I still remember watching Clueless for the first time as a child, and Cher's looks have had such an impact on me to this day. So today I'm breaking down 8 of her most iconic looks, analyzing the exact pieces and styling techniques that she used to create her preppy, minimal, yet dramatic signature looks. Hello and welcome to Fashion on Film, the channel where we talk all things fashion in movies and TV shows. My name is Ileana and welcome to part 3 of my Clueless series. If you've not watched any of the other parts, be sure to subscribe and watch those after these. We're still gonna have a part 4 coming right after this one. I feel like Cher's 3 main personal style elements or influences in the movie is definitely like the preppy aesthetic of the 90s, the 90s minimalism, and then she also has a slight flair for the dramatic. So with her preppy influences, we definitely see a lot of plaid coming through, cord sets, Mary Janes, headbands, knee-high socks, and cardigans. We see a big use of neutral colors or softer pastel colors, lots of whites, light blues, and grays. For the minimal 90s style, we definitely see an overlap with the lighter colors or even monochromatic outfits, and a little bit of a lack of pattern or minimal use of pattern. And overall simple, cleaner lines, strong silhouettes, and very tailored pieces. Where her little flair for the dramatic comes in is definitely in her bold choices of color sometimes, like yellow or red, as well as more accessorizing with feather details, big hats, and layering. For Cher's style, we definitely see a lot of designer pieces, but mixed with vintage items throughout. And she wears very minimal, like what we would nowadays call like clean girl makeup, nothing overly dramatic, but it's just like emphasizing her natural beauty. She always has a blowout, but we also see sleeker updos, like nothing like pigtails or braids or anything childlike in any regard. We definitely see her having fun with her styling, but her accessorizing overall is definitely sleeker and more toned down than Dion's style in the film. We see her also playing a lot with colors and carrying that color throughout an outfit. When she wears hats, it's nothing too big or bold. I think more like beret than like Dion's top hat. She also wears a lot of smaller jewelry pieces that like frame her face rather than drawing attention away from it. We see a lot of mini skirts, and she definitely prefers skirts and dresses over pants because we only see her in jeans and a few select times throughout the entire film. Before we get into Cher's looks, let me quickly know what is your favorite Cher look of all time. Okay, with that being said, let's look at my favorite Cher looks. So I'm gonna start off with this little exercising outfit. She wears this when she and Ty are exercising at her house, and I just love that we even see the plaid print in her little exercise onesie. Like that's like a next level of dedication. And I know so much plaid was used in this film, but that's like the last place you would expect to find plaid. I've never seen a plaid exercise outfit, but I'm kind of here for it. Next we have this. I love this look that she wears to school. So we've talked before in the first movie how she definitely wears like outfits resembling schoolgirl outfits to school, and this is definitely that. We see the plaid skirt, it looks like some sort of waistcoat or cardigan underneath the white blouse, and then this little jacket with the same plaid print but like a slightly bigger version of the plaid print, and then the black beret brings the black through the outfit with the black and the plaid, and then also the black knee-high socks. I just love this outfit so much, and I would love to recreate it if I'm being honest. And we see this look when they're out shopping, and this is a very 90s outfit that I feel like is making a very big resurgence at the moment. These minimal clean style lines. I love the green color, the sagey green, and this tiny little bag. It's so small, you cannot even fit a phone in it, but maybe some lip gloss. I think it's very cute, and that's very similar to the silhouette of this dress. It's obviously more in a burgundy color. It's the same one that Amber copies, and of course the headband in the same color, bringing that color through the outfit. Very big in vintage styling. This is one of the outfits where we definitely see more of the dramatic influence. We see a lot of layering, almost to the point where it's like too much, and I feel like it kind of overwhelms Cher, but she's having fun with it. So we see this like see-through shirt dress over a plaid skirt with a vest over top, and then these meshy knee-high socks and the silver shoes. That's definitely a bit much. I feel like it can be cleaned up a bit, but like she's having fun with it. I'm sure there will be people watching this who's like, what the hell are you talking about? It's such a great look. Like, if you feel like that, let me know, please. But it's not my favorite, and it reminds me a lot of this outfit, which it's giving Madonna vibes. Like, it's giving 80s Madonna, especially with the cross necklace, and maybe that was the inspiration for it. And I would not be surprised if like Cher is like inspired by Madonna and channeling it in her outfits, because that is such a fashion girly thing to do. However, it just doesn't feel like Cher. It doesn't really fit in with the other outfits. Maybe because there's no plaid in the outfit. Is that what it is? Like, if I zoom in, is there somewhere plaid? You want to tell me there's no plaid in this outfit? There's no plaid in this outfit. But it's giving Madonna. Definitely. And I really like this chilled outfit. Like, we do see her wearing jeans at home when she's chilling, and like in general in a more vulnerable state. So we have the mom jeans, white t-shirt it looks like, and like this more fuchsia pinky cardigan, and I like it. She actually looks like a 16-year-old, which she is, and then the other outfit she definitely more looks like a 25-year-old, so it definitely emphasizes her youth, and it's definitely the type of outfit we still see a lot to this day. To be honest, I wore something very similar yesterday, and I think all of us have something very similar in our closets 30 years later. And this is another one of those very iconic outfits. It definitely leans preppy yet minimal, but we have like the little feathery fur details at the cuff, which is like this light dramatic influence. And I love the fact that the cardigan pulls the same sagey gray color from the plaid skirt, and the white in the t-shirt brings out the white in the fur, brings out the slightly lighter colors in the plaid. It looks like she has a little white backpack. And I love her tiny little earrings. Like, everything about this outfit is just perfection. I just don't want to emphasize if you're like, where's the plaid outfit and everything? I already covered those very iconic looks in the first part of this little series. So if you're like, where's the Elia? Where's the... Please go check that out. I just wanted to focus for this video on my personal favorite outfits, because I'm a selfish bitch. So let's talk a little bit about Cher's outfit formulas. Now, for her school and preppy outfits, what are all very schoolgirl inspired, we do see oftentimes a headband or a little beret in lieu of a headband, a lot of matching co-ord sets consisting of a blazer and a mini skirt, a t-shirt, and plus points if there's a little cardigan to go with it. Then we have the knee-high socks, of course, and the Mary Janes. Now, her little school preppy outfits can lean very minimal, or they can pull from more of the dramatic influences depending on the colors used and overall small design elements. Now, for her party looks, we definitely see a lot of bodycon mini dresses, heels, a little tiny bag, and then some sort of fur or feathers tiny little coat over the top. When she's lounging at home, her outfit formula is always consisting of some sort of mom jeans, t-shirt, cardigan, and sneakers. Now let's talk about some practical applications and tips that you can draw from Cher into your own closet, into your own life. Now, what my first tip would be is don't lean too heavily into the exact silhouettes that Cher wears. Now, they're all very tailored, and tailored means that we take away fabric to make it fit to someone's body. Now, the chances are, I'm just gonna go out on a limb here, that you don't have the exact body type as Cher, because we all look different. That's just a fact of life. We all have different bodies, shapes, sizes, like bodily proportions, and that's okay. That's fine. That's just how life is, and we need to accept that and embrace that. So find out what silhouette works for you and then implement some of the elements that we're going to be talking about. The first thing to help you get a Cher fabulous outfit, darling, is use of color. Now, it's not just Cher that does this, it's all the characters in this movie and in general in more vintage styling. So like before 2000s, this was really a thing. Like being able to draw a color through the entire outfit, having matching colored accessories that matches a color in the outfit, for especially with the plaids, that enables us to, you can either match the accessories that you have, your hat, your bag, your belt, your shoes, socks are also accessory, whatever, to the main color in the plaid, or you can then pull from the secondary or even tertiary color in the plaid, and it creates a more cohesive look. It helps to keep the outfit that would otherwise maybe be overwhelmed by a big bold pattern or big bold colors from being too over the top, and kind of pares it down into a more manageable thing that you can wear in your everyday life. So you can also, if you're being Cher inspired, go for more like minimal jewelry, something similar to this, something a little bit smaller, where the jewelry doesn't really draw attention away from your face and from the clothes that you are wearing, that the outfit is instead on the clothes than the jewelry. And I would say it's all about finding the balance between being bold and being simple. So leaning really into well-tailored pieces, whatever that looks like for your body and your body type. And most importantly, wearing whatever you are wearing with confidence. So let me know, what aspect of Cher style inspires you personally, yes, you the most. Feel free to like and subscribe this video if you liked it. And next week, we're going to be taking a look at Ty's style transformation throughout the movie. So don't miss that. And if you've missed any other videos in the series, I have a little playlist. So yeah. And I will see you then in the next one. Bye!